Happy holidays from ZNS TV 13.
Welcome back. Maurice Moore Primary School is still celebrating a big win. A student of that institution was able to secure a national title, and for this student, he chalks it all up to faith and perseverance. Megan Shepard has his story.
Maurice Moore Primary School still celebrating a national win in the religious studies competition held among primary schools across the nation. Principal Mildred Roberts expressing overwhelming joy and pride in the success of 9-year-old Corday Strawn.
Before we concluded assembly, we prayed and we claimed it and we said, in the name of Jesus, that title is coming back to Maurice Moore, and it came back. So everyone here in Raccoon City, we are extremely elated and excited about being placed at the national level with the Religious Studies Championship.
Corday says he spent many days and weeks preparing with his coaches, Ella Mae Turnquest, Felicia Thurston, and Ann Burrows. Before traveling to New Providence, he also won the Eastern Division speech competition here on island.
The title was I Am an Overcomer. Thank God for the victory. And we basically talked about the Bible, basically the Bible, because we talked about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, Daniel, and Job. They were examples of amazing overcomers.
Strawn also incorporated his own battle of overcoming in his final speech. He says while in New Providence he was not nervous. He knew what he had to do, and he came out victorious.
I wasn't nervous. I wasn't too overconfident. I had a feeling I was going to win, but no hard feelings. I still showed good sportsmanship to my competitors, and when I won that trophy, my dimples showing. That trophy was too heavy. I couldn't believe it when I won.
He says from this experience he has learned more about the Bible and discovered that everyone can be a winner and an overcomer. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Thanks, Megan. Well, a local church fulfilling its Christian mandate as it prepares to host a major initiative this Yuletide season. Officials say although the event will be centrally located, they are expecting persons from East End to West End. Joan Davis-Roll fills us in.
For some time now, agencies like Urban Renewal 2.0 here on Grand Bahama have been committed to addressing the social plight of residents on this northern island, providing help and hope for families and persons who often find themselves in dire straits. Now the church is being confronted with real-life situations impacting the lives of residents on this northern island. Pastor of Central Church of God, Bishop Steve Dean.
I got a call from a friend of mine asking me whether I was in a position or whether we are able to help a young man with his wife and 6 children, if I'm able to assist them in some way or another. The tragedy is they were sleeping in a car and, of course, needed food items and everything else. That is how important it is when you have persons out there who are hurting, who are less fortunate, who are not able to help themselves. It is at this point when the true ministry and mission of the church comes to light.
Church officials say they're attempting to meet residents at their point of need by hosting an annual event. Chairman of the Benevolence Ministry, Gene Storr.
The economy isn't going that well. People are calling daily trying to find out when are we going to have the benevolence. They want to know when we're going to have it because a lot of people depend on it for gifts for the kids. They don't have to buy things. And we have a lot of kids stuff, and we're looking that this year, bigger more than ever, and especially with the help of ZNS, you all always put out there for us, that people would come from far and near, and they would have a happy and a glorious holiday.
Pastor Dean, along with Olivia Mackey, says the church must continue to be God's hands extended.
I thank God for the ladies who spearhead the benevolence department, and they are well willing and able to do it at any time.
Really difficult right now for most of us, and we are just happy that God has provided these things to give away.
The Central Church of God Benevolence Flea Market is this coming Saturday at 10 a.m. at the church on Coral Road. Joan Davis-Roll, ZNS Network News.
Thanks, Joan. And it is a place of comfort for those in their golden years. And while it is said to be a one-of-a-kind facility, it is also considered to be the best kept secret. Sabrina Brown explains.
Ocean View Retirement Village on Bahama Reef Boulevard was established 15 years ago to cater to persons with disabilities, convalescent, and hospice care. Founder Agatha Thompson says the facility is undergoing a major expansion at a cost of over $600,000.
We have private, semi-private rooms. We also have which opening in the early and summer of next year, which would be a healthcare restaurant, a spa, a beauty salon, gift shop, and private cottages. So we will have independent living, assisted living, and nursing home, all catering to persons of means.
Thompson says the upgrades are in line with government's plans to build the religious and medical tourism sectors.
These persons would need somewhere to stay. These persons would need facilities where in our area that's opening in the summer of next year, they will be able to, we have cottages where they will be able to have retreat, religious retreat. They'll also be able, if persons are traveling to the island for whatever type of treatment, or if they're just coming here to convalesce, which we have had for the past 15 years. We've had persons from all over the world that stayed with us.
But despite this progress, she says they are challenged when it comes to securing funding for the project.
We've been trying for 15 years to be recognized as a business or to get funding, which has been impossible. I've invested just under $1 million, and it all had to be sort of out of pocket or from proceeds earned from the home, but still the banks can't see it as a business.
Thompson, who is also the operator of the Grand Bahama Home for the Aged, says there is a distinct difference between that home and Ocean View, which is not a non-profit organization, but rather an upscale residential facility.
Ocean View don't take donations. Ocean View is not looking for assistance. We were looking for actually for a mortgage. One of the lending institutions said to me, "Oh, we'll get our wealthy clients to give you a donation." We don't want donation. We would like a mortgage. We would like financial assistance to implement the programs that we need to meet the needs of these persons, class of residents that have been here for many years and have the means of living.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
In other news, giving and sharing is an important part of the Christmas message, and ZNS Northern Service is doing its part to spread some holiday cheer. Megan Shepard has this story.
Members of staff at ZNS Northern Service visiting 2 schools on Wednesday to spread some holiday cheer this season. The Wish Upon a Star Foundation aims to help those in the community through various initiatives, and Human Resources Manager Laurel Bartlett says this year the Northern Service aims to bring joy to some of the children in the community.
This initiative started a few years ago under the leadership of our General Manager, Ms. Diana Swan. This year, we decided that we will give children in the different schools a gift. During the month of June, we had the Honor Thy Father and Mother Gospel Concert. The proceeds from that concert is what we are doing. What we received from the concert, we are now presenting to different schools for the kids, the toys.
The first stop was the Beacon School. Derek Nottage says he is grateful that the students will have something extra to look forward to on Christmas morning.
Here at the Beacon School, we always pride ourselves on whatever assistance the general public can offer to us, and today, on behalf of our principal, Ms. T.T. McKinsey Moss, I wish to accept this wonderful donation from Ms. Bartlett and the other organizers. This will certainly go a long way in ensuring that 10 students from the Beacon School have a wonderful Christmas.
Next up was students in the Western District. Principal of Holmes Rock Primary Leslie Newton says that she is very grateful for the donations.
It makes us feel that Santa has come early for the students, and we're very pleased that some of them will have a brighter Christmas because of it. And on behalf of Holmes Rock Primary School, the staff and students, we would like to say thank you for the gifts that we received from you today.
The Northern Service will continue its donations throughout the month of December and is welcoming Corporate Grand Bahama to get on board. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Way to go, Northern Service. And now it is time to ask the doctor.
I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Welcome. Kenneth from Nassau sent this question. Hi, Dr. Pratt. I always feel tired. There are many times I start my day feeling tired. My wife says I probably need iron, but isn't low blood just an issue women have to worry about? Kenneth, thank you for being so honest. Low iron is most common among women, but it can and does affect men as well. Iron deficiency is a condition resulting from too little iron in the body. This is also known as anemia. Symptoms of iron deficiency anemia can include extreme fatigue, pale skin, weakness, shortness of breath, chest pain, frequent infections, headaches, dizziness or lightheadedness, cold hands and feet, inflammation or soreness of your tongue, brittle nails, fast heartbeat, unusual cravings for non-nutritional substances such as ice, dirt, or starch, and lastly, poor appetite, especially in infants and children. If you are diagnosed with iron deficiency anemia, you can take supplemental iron in the form of tablets. If iron supplements don't increase your blood iron levels, it's likely the anemia is due to a source of bleeding or an iron absorption problem that your doctor will need to investigate and treat. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us. Sabrina Brown has a check on sports when we come back.